Hi guys, let me show you outside before we continue. Look, it's snowing. This is 1st January. We're February. I've never seen February snowing since I came to Germany, but anyway, this is my first February. It snows in December or maybe, December. January, it's also very rare, but it looks like the weather is changing. So, as per the topic of the title of the video, about the resignation, like I got this job. I had an interview. Was it 30th of January? Then I started in Feb, and I'm going to resign. I will explain why I will be resigning. Apart from the challenges of having how do I put it? Apart from the challenges of the fact that the work, it's not so easy, there is also another reason that for me, I consider it somehow unfair, and I will tell you why it's unfair. So I got this job through an agent, and this agent is my boss, and this agent has their boss. If you understand, it's like them selling their workers to another to go and work somewhere else. So it's like this. You can get a job through an agent here, or you can get a job through or directly from the company itself. For me, getting a job directly from the company is better than when I'm getting it from an agent. I will still explain why. Now, this agent, they have to have different types of, maybe these companies like hotels, like this one is specialized in hotels, so they look for workers, or they look for people who are going to work on this in these hotels. Now, where I'm not in agreement with it, it's about the payment, because they pay you as per room. For example, if you are given 2 rooms and you decide to work those 2 rooms for like 2 hours, those 2 rooms is just 1 hour. So you will stay there for 2 hours, but you will be paid 1 hour. Now, these rooms are not like every day, you don't get the same. So let's say I get about 10 rooms, and I work from 10 from, let's say, from 8, because 8 is the reporting, like the starting work, of which we don't even start at that time, because the one, or the supervisor, the person who is coming to give us to assign us to a different rooms, comes not so perfectly earlier. And then another thing, maybe it's always early, but it delivers the papers or the assignment later. And then another thing, here and there, it's not one floor. You are not assigned just to one floor. You will be assigned in different floors. So you have to move from one floor to another. We are using one lift. I'm not complaining. I will come to I want you people, so that you understand my reasons of resigning. So about the movement of being taken from this floor to another, I already spoke to the supervisor to see if at least they could assign one person to this specific place, unless the person has a holiday, or the person is free, or the person is not coming because of some reasons. Now there it's understandable, but then they didn't. As of for them, you can't just go and decide for people. Okay, another thing, when you get these 10 rooms, you're supposed to clean these 10 rooms within an hour, within 5 hours. Those are 5 hours. Remember, you are being paid according to the number of rooms you do. Now, there are some cases where you've been given the rooms, you are supposed to clean them within those 5 hours, but the customers will leave 3 hours later. Like there was a case where I have to wait for 5 customers, they have to leave later, So remember, that time it's not going to be counted when it comes to my payment. I will be paid only the number of rooms that I cleaned. And this kind of rooms also, we have the customers who are not leaving, it's counted like 15 minutes. Like you only need, there are those ones that you don't need to change the bed sheets, you only have to straighten them, and of course clean the bathroom. I change everything in the bathroom. I clean the bed part, wipe and so on. And there are those ones who are staying that you have to do, like those one who are leaving, and also the price or the hours, they are counting them different. So that's one of my reasons where I felt like I am in need, but no, because if I have to, there's a day I got 14 rooms. 14 rooms, it's 5, 6, 7 hours. And you've started, it was on a weekend. So we started at 10 because we had problems with the materials. And starting at 10, I reported at 9. So my work was supposed to start at 9. Starting at this 10, I have customers who are leaving at 2 and not 1. So those rooms has to wait until these people leave. That's also another disadvantage. My point is, you are going to be paid according to the number of rooms, and not according to the hours that you've spent on this side. Now, the reason I say for me it's better to work directly with a company than to work for agent, it's because, and another disadvantage, I understand it's allowed also in German, but you wait for your salary the 15th. Why? Because they have to get the payment from the hotel, and then they will come to pay you at 15th. I don't know, after all their calculations and so on. Now, the reason I'm saying that I like working directly with the companies, this, you have a fixed salary. You have a fixed salary. Maybe your reporting time it's 8. You do your work maybe before 2 p.m. or before 3 p.m. and you're able to go home. Your salary is going to come normal. There's no way like today or this month you're going to be paid less, and next month you're going to be paid more, or last month you are paid less, and next coming month you get paid more. No, the salary is fixed. If they have to add you, maybe your salary, they add it per year. And the agent part, you don't get permanent contract yet. You work for around 2 years before you get the permanent contract, and maybe, who knows, by the second year you'll be fired. You never know, because I'm sure these are I don't know that anyway, that part I will not talk about it so much. But that's also another disadvantage. If you work maybe with a company, the direct, the permanent contract comes maybe after 6 months, but the agent you have to wait for 2 years. So that's also, I felt, for me, I don't know about other people, and I guess also most of the people, it's because they have nothing else to do, or maybe they have tried. People don't go to, anyway, they still need people to do this kind of work. But for me, I felt no, if I have to spend the whole day, like 8 hours or 9 hours or 10 hours, because at the end of the day, I have to clean these rooms. Whether the customer checked earlier or did not check earlier, I have to make sure that every room is cleaned. So if I have to spend that time, and I will only be paid 5 hours, and I have spent there 9 hours, it's not making sense for me, because mostly it's not my fault that the customer has to stay longer, and I can't go inside the room or to the customer and tell, hey, I need to clean this room. I'm being paid according to the number of rooms I'm going to clean, or my contract says that I have to stay here for 5 hours because I have 10 rooms. So you can't do that. You have to just patiently wait for this person to leave the hotel so that you will be able to go back and clean the room. You can't leave it also unclean. It's not going to make sense. So I felt like, for me, it's unfair. I don't know about another person. And also, apart from it being unfair, you also need to be strong for this kind of job. It's not an easy one. Um, the young people you could do, but maybe with time also you can change. I also heard there were 6 people who resigned from this place. Like, yeah, needs a lot of patience, and yeah, so I've also decided to do the same. I'm resigning because of those reasons. I hope they make sense, because for me, I don't know, I like coming to spend the whole day and then getting just a half of the hours I have spent there. It's not going to make sense, or it's not making sense to me. Not that I'm lazy, no, but yeah, the situations, I know I need money, but then I also need to consider, or to care, to check, or yeah, to weigh all the possibilities or something. I don't know, maybe one day I will still get a job. I'm still searching, but for now, yeah, I have resigned. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much.